Hi everybody, sports fans, this is the Dog with another edition of Weber on Sports Express. Hey, finally the heat finally cooled off a little bit. I don't know about you folks, but I never thought I'd say at the age of 66, bring on rain, we need it badly. Let's talk about NFL this morning in our opening edition. Maybe a deal could happen within the next 24 to 48 hours. I say they were still stupid and hard-headed, both the players and the owners. They couldn't figure a way to split up $9.5 billion. Shame on both of those slugs. And guess who loses? The little city of Canton, Ohio. The Hall of Fame game, which is an annual event, has to be wiped out because those idiots could not agree on how to split up $9.5 billion. You know what I say to that? Boo to the players, boo to the owners. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was telling Jimmy Senecropi before airtime of this show, I love the Canadian Open golf tournament that was played this week on the PGA Tour. The Canadian Open moves their sites in that country year to year. Kudos, let's have a Heineken on the Shaughnessy Golf Club. What a tough track. You miss the fairway, you got no shot of getting home onto the green. You got to hack it out. 4 under par, wombat tournament. Sean O'Hare. I say kudos to Shaughnessy Golf Club in Canada. That's what golf should be all about. It shouldn't be like 23 under, 26 under, 30 under. That's a joke. It's a birdie fest. Let's make these pros play golf, and if you miss the fairway, you have to hack it out. You got 10 or 20% chance of reaching the green. Not like the 70 or 80% in most PGA Tour stops. So I think it was great. Well, I don't know if it's great if you're a Yankee fan. Their baseball year has been up and down. Of course, A-Rod is still going to be out for a few more weeks. But as I was thinking about the Yankees, I thought about the word embarrassing. I have personally been embarrassed many times in my life, and that's just part of growing up. But you know something? Down 20, 30 years from now, you're going to be sitting around, maybe I won't be here, but maybe you will be, sitting around thinking about a baseball trivia question. And it'll go like this. Name the only Yankee pitcher that in 2011 did not get a win. That's a W in the terminology of baseball. Did not get a win when his team led 14-2 after 3 innings. That's right. The Yankees leading Oakland 14-2, and the Yankee pitcher who did not get the win was Phil Hughes. Put that in your diary book, folks. 14-2 lead after 3 innings, and you do not get the win. That, my friends, will be a sports trivia question 20 years from now. Well, switching back to the world of golf, the LPGA, who's got a weird schedule. They play like one tournament in February and then take 4 weeks off. They got too many tournaments, too many breaks in action, and it really kind of gets on your nerves. But I was watching the Evian Masters this week in France. And the one thing that is very noticeable, only 2 Americans thus far in the 2011 LPGA year have won tournaments. Only 2 Americans. Talk about foreign domination. Are you kidding me? I personally don't think that's good for the Ladies Professional Golf Association. Where are all the Americans? Only 2 winners so far this year. Week to week, if you look at the money list and look at how the tournament finished, it reminds me, it sounds like, it looks like a Korean board of directors for a car company. Not a good thing. It's great to have multinational people play golf, but it's not a good thing when only a couple of Americans show up in the top 10 every week. The other folks are Japanese or Koreans. In my judgment, not a good thing. Well, staying out of the world of golf, we had a situation take place, and my good friend Brad Jones, former mayor of Seneca Falls, and everybody knows who Brad is. He's a gamer, loves to play cards, loves to play golf, and he's a former mayor. I guess I haven't figured out what he did when he was mayor, but we'll work on that some other show. But the thing happened yesterday in a match between myself and Brad and a person to remain anonymous. On the 17th hole, the tough par 3 at Seneca Falls, this individual was asked to move his mark because he was in the line of another putter. He moved it 1 club length to his right. He putted out, but he forgot to put the mark back to where it was. He did not replace the ball where it was originally supposed to be. I guess the question is, and Brad Jones, who's working part-time for the USGA, will be investigating. Is that a one-shot penalty, a 2-shot penalty, or in match play is at loss of hole. More details on that very exciting story to be announced next week on Weber on Sports Express. You know one thing's for sure, Brad Jones will get to the bottom of it. Well, getting to the bottom of it, I have been following with a little bit of curiosity about the semi-pro football league that is underway. The Finger Lakes Impact Team and the Teed family's done a good job pouring some of their resources to bring football to the area. I say kudos to them for doing it. However, I'm not a guy that likes to watch football in 95-degree temperatures. But they play, and the only reason they play in the summertime is the stadiums are not available during the fall because of high school and college. But the Finger Lakes Impact has run away and said goodbye. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. They're currently 7-0. They thrashed the Southern Tier squad the other night 73-0. They have scored 300 points thus far. They have allowed 40. Is that good? I don't think so. Football games are supposed to be competitive. You want to see 21-14, 21-10, 28-7. You don't want to see 63-0 every week. I got our suggestion. I say let the Finger Lakes Impact Team take on Troy out of the Eastern Division, who, by the way, is also undefeated. Let them play the Finger Lakes Impact against Troy every other week. To me, those would be two Goliaths, two unbeaten squads. It'd be much more competitive. And I think, personally, more fans would turn out to watch it. As far as the rest of these teams that are horrible, take up a new sport. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, we are getting psyched for our brand new broadcast here on Finger Lakes One. We've been telling you about it for weeks. It's coming up a week from this Wednesday. It's called the Dog and Paulie Podcast. Sex, politics, sports, controversies, Casey Anthony trial. Oh yeah, we have some comments about that too, even though the trial is over and she's been freed. Trust me, it'll be hilarious. It comes up a week from Wednesday, August the 3rd. You'll be able to check it out Wednesday afternoon here on FingerLakes1.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a slice. Take care, everybody. That's a look at sports my way.